It's the Spackler Tournament Championship. Golden T-Mobile, the league, season 22 finale. Turd Ferguson, Hack This, Jason Wattman, Gary Saunders battling it out on Eagles Peak. And look at this drive. Run, baby, run. Beautiful shot. That should be an eagle 2 on hole number 1. Very, very nice shot. I love the torpedo here. The Maniacs just doesn't roll out as well. Here is a chip, and that is going to be a bit left. So that will be an opening birdie for Hack This. But Turd Ferguson, Jason Wattman, the number 3 seed into this tournament, has a 1-stroke lead as he drives hole number 1 here on Eagles Peak and nails that eagle. Now we move on to the drivable par 4 second hole through the gap in the trees, and that lands beautifully. Here is a 6-wood from Hack This. Gary Saunders just misses that tree, and that will bound down the green, and that will be a right-breaking putt for eagle. A right 3, up 4, bingo. Beautiful putt by Gary. And Jason makes his, so Jason maintains a 1-stroke lead. Again, Jason Wattman, Turd Ferguson, these are some of the great players that you'll find in the Bushwood Country Club. Golden T-Mobile, the league, a division for every skill set. If you want to play with these guys, you want to build your game, you've got to join the league. Very competitive, 4-week seasons. Typically, we have a mid-season break. You'll have 1 week off. Usually there's a fun tournament during that week. It's a really good time, very competitive. And those that want to get better and move up divisions, they do. Here we go. Both birdie, the par 3 third hole. On to hole 4. Drivable par 4. This worries me. This is going to go a long, long way. That is a long, long way. So that is a Ranger putt. That is not going to get to the hole. That's going to be a birdie for Hack This. Turd Ferguson, his putt is good. The man smokes a pipe, dresses in his suit, fantastic gear. And he now has a 2-stroke lead. Turd Ferguson standing on business, trying to take home a tournament championship. Plants it dead center in this fairway. Par 5, Eagles Peak. One of my favorite courses. I've said that repeatedly. Really like this one. Good shot in here. Turd. And that is all over that hole. Good shot from Turd Ferguson. Only thing Hack This wants to do here is just clear this trouble. And he just escapes it. He just escapes it. So it leaves him an easy eagle putt. He's settled down. And it's still a 2-stroke lead. Lots of swing holes to go here on Eagles Peak. Drivable par 4 through the gap. This is not a bad look at all. Keep this thing low under the trees and drive this green. Here comes Hack This. Can he do it as well? That needs to get past that hill, and that just was too low. Just was too low. Never had the right altitude to clear the right side of that hill. Might have been okay had he aimed a little bit more right. But alas, he has found water and most likely a par. Turd Ferguson, a chance. Oh, that's way too far right. Settle. There we go. That's going to be a birdie, though. It should be. Just throw that right in there. And that is a birdie for Turd Ferguson. Hack This with a par. And now the lead has grown. It is now a 3-stroke advantage for one Turd Ferguson. You know, it's too bad Andy Kramer isn't Adam Kramer. My God, Andy Kramer. It's too bad Adam Kramer is not doing these matches. He would really enjoy saying Turd Ferguson. I know him. I know him well. I know him so well I called him by the wrong name. That's just lack of sleep, folks. All right, 2 good shots on this drivable par 4. Turd Ferguson buries the putt. Hack this, buries the putt. 2 eagles. Hole 8, par 3. 3-stroke advantage for the one Turd Ferguson. And here he is. 99%. This will come back some. It doesn't come back as much as you would like it to. So that will settle up in the middle of the green, and that should be a manageable putt. Hack this is turn. And he will have a long putt, but it's flat. Just hit this straight, and your money. He is. That's a birdie. Another flat putt. Turd is money as well. Going into 9, how does this one set up? Where is this pin? If the pin is in the very back, sometimes it is. It looks like it is. If it's in the back on that raised tiered green, that is a very difficult hole to hold the green on the right tier and make that putt for eagle. Not easy for the very best in the world. Let's see how these guys approach this. Here's the 1 iron. Does it clear? It does. Oh, no. That's wet. That is wet. Hack this. Try the Maniacs. Just not enough club to get all the way there. 3-wood. 79%, and that goes a little deep. So hack this, trying to save a birdie. What an effort. That's going to be a par. Good try. Here's a chip for eagle. And that is great. Turd Ferguson, you played that hole really well, smart, and you're winning by 5 strokes. A 15 under for Turd Ferguson. There are some pros out there that might not be winning this match. Oh, my. Oh, my. Gary, you got a chance here, Gary. Gary, he might have just given you a couple strokes. I'm singing his praises. I'm singing the Turd found the water. The Turd has found the water. Can hack this, get back in this match. He should be able to get 1 stroke back unless Turd finds the hole. It's a good shot. Nice and safe. That will be for par. Hack this. Throws this into this big wind. This should land on the green right by the cup. Yeah, good shot. So he will get a stroke back here. The back 9 is the real 9. I know there's some tough holes on this front on Eagles Peak. But quite frankly, the back 9 is 10 times harder than the front. So, hack this has cut this lead down to 4. Do we have a match? Andy Kramer. What the? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. How disrespectful. Very disrespectful. So both players are into this fairway and both smartly use the sniper. Hack this first. This swipe was a little bit right, but the weight was beautiful. Should get some points. 5,007. GSP does not really matter in this match. If Hack This is able to come back in this match and tie it up after 18, we will play sudden death on the back 9. Sudden death meaning the first player to win a hole wins the match and becomes your Spackler Division champion. Hack This, by the way, talking about making a comeback. He's 4 strokes down, but this guy was the number 10 seed heading into these playoffs and has fought his way to the championship match. So hell of a run by you, Gary Saunders. Jason Watman, as again, he was the 3 seed. That's going to be a long way away. I don't know if I'm not sure about this shot. That is a long way away. Turd man, he will torpedo out into the fairway. Should have a much shorter shot. So a 310 driver. Does it clear the trees? Oh, just rejected. Just rejected. I'm going to be quite frank. I was about to learn something. And matter of fact, I think I did. If I could hear the volume right now, that surely caught some trees. That's into the tree. That was in the base of the tree. But that might be something to investigate. The HLD Maniacs with that pin on the right side, leave it short, hit it to the right of those trees, might be the shot. Nice shot, Hack This. We have to try that one out. Oh, here's that chipper with the torpedo. That's got to run. Oh, and the torpedo allows that onto the green. This is for par, and he makes it, trying to avoid going down again another stroke, and he does. He's 5 down to Turd Ferguson. He took a stroke back on hole 10, but has since surrendered. Ooh, that just nails the green. I would love a javelin here, guys. It's 13-mile-an-hour wind. Use that javelin, cut that wind out. Or do that. That's a beauty. Nice shot, hack this. Turd Ferguson, right 5. No problem. Birdie like a pro. And Gary makes his putt as well. So 5-stroke lead, 5 to play. Now it gets interesting. And that is interesting. Okay. What does hack this try? He's going to lay this up, and I don't blame him a bit. Don't blame him a bit. All right, so he will have a little bit of an advantage compared to Turd. Here is Turd from the really bad rough. Fires it up and just sticks the green right tier to the right of the cup, perfectly placed. Will not be giving any strokes up this hole. That needs to go. Whew. It just barely makes the green. This will be a Ranger. No. Oh, don't go down that tier. All right, this is a tough putt coming back. Hit this easy, and that goes to the right, and we're going to drop another stroke. We're going to drop another one, folks. We're going to lose 2 strokes here, and it is now a 7-stroke lead. Turd Ferguson trying to flush his opponent away and win a championship. Here is the Ober through the gap. Beautifully done. Give him some points. Yes, sir. 6,100 points. Turd Ferguson on his way. Look at that scoreboard. Andy Coleman, you are awesome. 19 under for Turd. Hack this 12 under. Look at that banner on the bottom of your screen. Hack this, going to go up and over. Just got to get it on the screen. It bounces to the right, and that should be a good shot. Very nicely done by Gary. Jason, a 7-stroke lead. Both players will eagle hole 15. And now we move on to hole 16, par 5. This one typically not a big problem, especially with insiders and maniacs. Just want to get this ball into the fairway and have some semblance of a second shot into the green. And I believe that Jason will have a good shot in that green. Might have to bend it around a little bit. This is a good drive. That's a good drive by Gary. Might need a Ranger here. I don't know. You might be able to use a javelin, no problem. Yeah, there's a jab. 2-iron. That line looks good. Bounce to the right a little bit. There you go. Good shot. Points? Nope. And Gary is going to lay up. If Jason knew how many strokes he was up, he definitely would lay up. He probably feels like he's got a pretty good match going. I'm not going to blow it on this hole. Let's just get our birdie and get out of town. Very smart. Good approach in. GSP. Yep. 45. John O'Shea, I know you like that number. So that will be a birdie for one Turd Ferguson. Hack this. Has a putt for eagle. Can get this lead trimmed to 6. And I don't say that jokingly. Hole 17, you can lose a lot of strokes on 17 depending on the setup. So this match is not necessarily over yet. Hack this with honors. Bronze tees matter. Sniper. It's just important to be on the right tier. And is he? I think he is. I'm not sure. Here's Turd. And I think he is too. I think both players have good putts here. This is a right 2. Oh, no, he is on that second tier. That did drop down. That dipped nicely. This might as well. Yeah, both players were 1 tier up. So 2 pars, most likely. Yep. So Jason in the hole, and now Gary in the hole. And I think this is most likely about over. Here is Hack This. Not a tough setup at all. You get wind right in your face. Don't have to worry about bending anything. And he sticks it. 8,000 points. Up 71-41. Good shot from Hack This. But just not enough on a day that Turd Ferguson was very, very, very good. 15 under front 9. Had one hole where he made a mistake. Parred 17. But he has been on cruise control and is going to be the season 22 Spackler tournament champion. And here is his putt to seal the deal. Congratulations, Turd Ferguson. Jason Watman, the number 3 seed, takes care of business, knocks out Gary Saunders. Great run by the number 10 seed, Hack This. But this is a dominating effort, a big win for Turd Ferguson. Congratulations on the win, and we'll see you next time.